Guys, we are live. We are here, and look at this. Look at this. No more. We ain't got a green screen no more, or a blue screen, or a purple screen, or whatever some of you lot like to call it before. We ain't got that no more. Why? Because we have got a serious. Listen, this setup is given streamer setup. It's given content creator setup. It is given a lot. Welcome to this is the new HQ, by the way. This is the new HQ. I need to think of a name for it. I don't know what to call it, by the way. I don't know what to call it. Mina HQ. What should we call it, guys? What you lot can actually help me come up with an idea for the new HQ, live and direct. This is where we are. First and foremost, big up to everyone in the chat, man. You guys know what it is. It's my birthday, as if nobody knew, as if no one knew. It's my birthday today. I am 20. I don't even want to say it too much. I can't even say it too loud. I can't say it too loud. I went to the Emirates and I went to watch Manchester United women lose to Arsenal. This is now the second time I've been to a big stadium this season to watch Man United, and they've lost. Second time. But you know what? Nothing can ruin my mood of my birthday. That's all I had to say. You know what? When the first goal went in, I was sitting with a bunch of mates. We were like, oh, okay, cool. Second goal went in. We were like, oh, okay, cool. Third goal, I said, you know what, guys? It's my birthday. Sorry, but I'm not going to let this game dictate my mood. Big up to everyone in the chat. And you know what? Because it's my birthday, I thought it's only right to do a Q&A, to do a chill vibe, do a little chit chat. We can talk about football. Or if you want to wait for us to talk about football, we can talk about it on the stream at 7:30. I've just come back to see the Arsenal results. Are you having a laugh? They're 5-0 up. Back to 2 games, they've scored 11 goals. That is ridiculous. I see that Spurs are losing. So that makes it all a bit better. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Mike, of course, says happy birthday, Mina. Big up. I appreciate it. All of you lot coming through with the birthday wishes. Listen, I was at the game, like I said. I was at the women's game. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this ruin my mood. I'm not. And I've not been feeling well the last couple of days. But I just had to persevere. I had to come through. Brought out the scarf today. Brought out the shirt. Normally, unfortunately, I sit at the press box. But today I was sitting with the away fans. And I actually got to feel like a fan for once, which was really, really fun. So if you have any questions, listen, send them through. Within reason, be respectful. Because it's my birthday. We're going for the good vibes. I'm trying to make sure, today's a day about interacting with the community. Like I said, I'll be live at 7:30 UK time, where we're going to preview the Luton game, myself and Marcel, and we're going to talk about some stuff as well, especially with Dan Ashworth and Ineos and all of that kind of stuff. We're gonna talk about it on that stream. If you lot want to insist and talk about football on this stream, we can, but we don't have to, is my point. Big up to Anne Blue, says, damn, United ladies got stuffed on your B-Day. Listen, it's been a long time since I've watched Manchester United lose on my birthday. Man United men and women don't play on my birthday that often. So today has been a very, I'll say, rare occurrence. The last time I remember United playing on my birthday, I remember we won. This was probably like I want to say maybe 2018 or 19 or 17, around that time. That's the last time that I remember. The Evolution needs that 1080p upgrade. I don't know what is going on, by the way. I think it must be YouTube, because I'm watching it on my stream, and it's looking 720p. It's looking 720p. The thing is, if I have to upgrade to 1080p, I have to start paying for the streaming setup that I'm using. The website I'm using, I have to start paying for it. So, if I'm able to, I will. Imagine if United lose. If United lose tomorrow, my birthday is cancelled for the foreseeable future. They would have traumatized me on my birthday enough. I mean, I know quite a few people that have seen Man United lose on their birthday. I'm hoping that will not be the case for me. And also, it's going to suck all the energy and all the life out of my new setup. Like, I had these cards behind me for a minute. I got Super Mario here, my good luck charm. I've had stuff waiting for my setup to kind of come to life, and now it's kind of come to life in on the perfect day. On the perfect day, if you want to say it. Big up to Olumba says, what do the women's team need to do now? Is this too much, don't you think? 3 losses to the big dogs or 3-1. Listen, we've lost, just quickly about Manchester United women, we've lost 3-1 to all the big teams at the big stadiums. We lost to Man City at Old Trafford 3-1. We lost at Stamford Bridge 3-1. And then we lost at the Emirates 3-1. I will say there is nothing beneficial or positive I've seen in those performances. Today's performance was probably the worst out of all three. Until like maybe the last 10 or so minutes. The last 10 or so minutes, the players kind of got a bit more passion. By the way, today's game should have been more than 3-0. They hit the post back to back. Mary Earps made some big saves. She came over to the away fans, clapping everyone, and she looked like she had tears in her eyes. Like, I actually think she had tears in her eyes because I feel like she felt like that performance was on her. It wasn't solely on her. I think that we were just crap. Tactically, we were poor. The midfield battle, non-existent. Hayley Ladd, I think it would have been better for her to start there. But guys, I will say, I will be going in depth for the Carrington podcast. Link in the bio of this video. I'll be going in depth after tomorrow. We're recording that episode tomorrow, so we're going to talk about the game from today a lot more in detail. That Earps card has to move end of season. Mina, listen, if she leaves, I'll take it down. She's the only Man United player that actually had a team of the. Who's this behind me? That's Salma Bacha. She's the only United player that had a team of the year nomination, so I had to get her card. Big up to Troy says, big up Mina. Aaron Ramsey got a nasty injury in the Arsenal Burnley match, had to be stretchered off. Big up to Joe says, big up Mina, happy birthday, the Min United HQ. That's not a bad name. That is not a bad name. Big up to Austin says, since it's been a bit past since trouble for YouTube, happy effing birthday. Thank you very much, Austin. I appreciate it. Big up to Paradox says, Mina, where are you from? Like, what, ethnicity wise, city wise, country wise? Like, that's a vague answer. Like, where am I from? I'm from Africa. Believe, like Josh says. By the way, Josh is an absolute disgrace, guys. If you lot don't know, Josh is the brains behind all the technical stuff at UV, and he sent me a voice note today saying happy Earth Day or something like that, and then he was basically just cussing Man United and said, I can't wait for you to go to the Emirates and lose. How do you say that to someone on their birthday? Like, come on, like, how do you say that to someone on their birthday? You say, I can't wait for you to go to the Emirates and lose. Big up to Riri. Listen, Riri coming through. Oh my days. Riri with the super chat is super chatting right now. The super chat is super chatting. She says, blessed, earth strong queen. Listen, queen, I know we use that term we use it quite freely here on the channel. Everyone calls me queen, but it means a lot coming from another queen. That means a lot coming from another queen. Says, I hope your day is filled with love and light, and may you be blessed to see many more sun revolutions. She even said, inshallah. Inshallah means God willing. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the super chat, for the contribution, and for the blessings, and for the birthday wish as well. You know what, guys? I'm actually not doing anything for my birthday. If you have not realized, probably going to the game was my birthday, what I was doing for my birthday. I'm actually not doing anything for my birthday. My friends keep messaging me, asking me what I'm doing. I was on my way to the game. One of my friends called me and said, what are you doing today? My other friend texted me last night saying, what are you doing today? I went to the game with like family. They were like to me, what are you doing today? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not really big on celebrating birthdays. I just want to have nice food, watch football, and just chill. And I'm going to spend some of it with the community. I'm going to spend it with some of the community. Someone in the chat said it's their birthday today as well. I need to find the comment quickly. Hold on. Somebody said it in the chat, and I want to say happy birthday to them. Here it is. Big up to Glenn. Says, same birthday as me. Happy birthday, Mina. Happy birthday, Glenn. Guys, in my lifetime, I've never met anyone that shares a birthday with me. Never, ever. But as the years have gone on, I'm coming across more people born on the 17th of February. Shout out Michael Jordan, because I share a birthday with the second greatest. I'll say second greatest of all time, but you know, I won't be too biased. But happy birthday to Glenn. I hope you have a great day. I'm telling you guys, only legends are born in February. So if you are not born in February, I'm so sorry, but you are not a legend. Only legends are born in February. Big up to Mafia T Gaming, says Mafita Gaming, says happy birthday, Mina. My birthday's on the 20th. You share a birthday with one of my siblings. One of my siblings is born on the 20th. Happy birthday in advance. I hope you have a great one as well. Listen, does anyone actually celebrate their birthday? That's what I want to know. I want to know, is celebrating a birthday actually a thing? And if everyone wants to know, United View lot did wish me a happy birthday. If you lot don't know, there's some Yaya Toure behavior. Yaya Toure, Pep Guardiola, Manchester City behavior happening in United View over the last couple months, where people are forgetting people's birthdays. No one's wishing people happy birthday. People come on streams and say, oh, you know, it was my birthday yesterday. And then everyone's like, what? No way, we didn't know. But I don't have to do a Yaya Toure, and I don't have to do judge on UV, because they all wish me happy birthday. I can't even remember who was the first person. I think Flex actually messaged me like 2 days ago to say happy birthday. My brother's a disgrace. He just texted me to say happy birthday. My brother's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. The day is basically over at this point. The day is basically over at this point. My siblings are so funny. Can I just say, my siblings are so funny. If you lot don't know, I'm the youngest in my family. I was on the phone to one of my siblings this morning, and we were just chit-chatting. And then I said, are you not going to wish me happy birthday? And my sibling was like, why did you remind me? I already knew it was your birthday. I was going to wish you happy birthday. I was like, you didn't, because we've been on the phone for half an hour and I was about to hang up. And you forgot. You didn't even say happy birthday at any point. Like, come on. Big up to Anthony, says, big up, Mina, happy birthday. Big up. Listen, guys, if you've got any questions within reason, be respectful. Be respectful. Send them in. Big up to Red Scare. Claire says, April births. Oh my God, look, my brother is actually calling me now on FaceTime after I just said that he's a disgrace for texting me so late in the day. April births are beyond legendary. Happy birthday anyway, Mina. I'm not gonna discredit that. There's a few people in my family born in April, and I agree, they're legends. They are legends. Riri saying she does. Anthony says, I stopped at 17 celebrating birthdays. I stopped celebrating my birthday when I turned 25. When I turned 25, I stopped celebrating it. Now I'm just very appreciative. Like this morning, I woke up. I said, I'm happy. I'm healthy. I still have a lot to do in my craft, but God has given me another year to get the opportunity, to have the opportunity to continue to do that. And I'm always grateful for it. I'm always grateful for health, always grateful for happiness, always grateful for love. You have to be grateful for that, especially like in the day and age that we live of, during the pandemic as well. I was so grateful just to see every birthday, because I was like, we're in a pandemic. I don't even know if I'm going to live till like 50 years old. So every year I'm a bit more appreciative. Big up to Glenn. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Says big up Mina. We share a birthday with Axel Rose too. I think. Lol, let me Google that. Let me actually Google that. Do we share a birthday? No, he's born 6th of February. Let me Google who's born famous birthdays on February 17th. I just know it's what's his name? It's Michael Jordan. Famous birthday on Feb 17th. Let's see any of these people. What? Ed Sheeran! Ed Sheeran is born on the 17th. Paris Hilton! My birthday is not that original as I thought it was, guys. It's not that original. I'm looking at these. Billy Joe Armstrong. I don't know who you are, bro, but you look like you're very famous. Billy Joe Armstrong. You look like you're very, very famous. You're a rock star person. Oh, you're from Green Day. Okay. So listen, me and Glenn, we're not as original as we thought we were, because there's a lot of people. I'm seeing Instagram stars on here. But from all the people I recognize on here is Ed Sheeran. Oh my God, Dominic Purcell, the guy from what's his name? He's from Prison Break. The guy from Prison Break as well. Damn, February 17, guys, is not as original as I thought it was. Sorry, Glenn. We're not as original as I thought we were. Big up to Kadeem, says, hello, Mina. Hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, guys. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but, I'm still here. I'm still here. Lincoln, yeah, there you go. Lincoln. Big up to DM London. Says, happy birthday, Mina. 5-0. We are cooking. Guys, how are Arsenal scoring 11 goals in 2 games? That is, oh my God. Let's not talk about that. We're here for the vibes. We're here for the vibes in the new HQ. We are in the new studio. This is literally new settings, new settings. I say all of that on my birthday, and I also celebrate. I hear it. I hear it. We don't have money to celebrate anything, so celebrating is always something strange to me. Big up to Steffi. She also says happy birthday. United fans celebrate February birthdays because they're out of top 4, but happy birthday, sister. Even on my birthday, I'm still catching a stray. Even on my birthday, I'm catching a stray. Some positive news, guys. Some positive news. Spurs have officially lost. Spurs have officially lost. The game is over. They've lost 2-1. What does that mean for Manchester United? No, what does that mean for Manchester United? That means we are 6 points behind them. We are 6 points, and they've now dropped out of the top 4, by the way. Villa have won today, or they are winning. Okay, they've won 2-1. So they go above them. Now, I don't want to watch match of the day today. I'll be real, because Arsenal won 5-0. Liverpool won 4-1. I don't want to watch match of the day. But it's nice to see West Ham have also lost as well. West Ham, who have been on the people have been hyping them up all season, now dropping like flies. They are dropping like flies, and they had a man sent off. Who got sent off? Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips got sent off. Get your ass out of here, boy. Get your ass out of here, boy. Havertz scored, so anything is possible. And happy birthday, Mina. Anything is possible. Clearly, when Kai Havertz scores, that's absolutely true. We could be level on points with Spurs by next weekend. We could. But, for me, guys, I'm always like, one game at a time, guys. Let's take one game at a time. That's it. That's literally all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Guys, like I said, send in your questions. This is going to be about another 40 or so minutes. This is Q&A, chit-chat vibes. You can talk about football if you want. You don't have to talk about football. I'm sorry if you did ask questions. I will scroll up and go and look at it. But yeah, send in any questions. And if you want to send in super chats for my birthday, you can. If you want to join the membership club, you can. But what you can do for free is just hit the like button. For the algorithm, subscribe, because I'm not that far away from 3,000 subscribers. My goal is to probably get to 5 by the end of the season. But if it doesn't happen, then like I said, it's all about community here for me. It's all about the community for me. Where are you from? This is such a vague question, guys. I tell you all the time. This is so vague. When you say where are you from? Do you mean ethnicity wise? Do you mean where I live? I'm from the UK. I'm from England. But ethnicity wise, I'm from the east of Africa. I'm from the Horn of Africa. If you want to say like that, I'm from the Horn of Africa. Please beat Luton, bro. I'm sorry, Kadeem. No promises. We cannot promise that, but we will try our best. We will absolutely try our best to beat them. Birthday dinner. I'm not sure. I'm gonna order some food soon. So I'm gonna get some rice, get some meat, Somali food. If you're familiar with Somali food, then you know that is one of the best cuisines. And that's my banana salad, a nice cold Coke. The drink, a nice cold can of Coke. That's gonna be my birthday. That's my birthday treat for myself today. That is literally my birthday treat. Might have some cake. I don't like having cake in February because I have way too many cake. Oh my god. Happy birthday, Mina, courtesy of Joey Maestro. That person there is my goat. That Joey Maestro is my goat. There's no one I will run through a flipping wall for that is not Joey Maestro, guys. I am not kidding. W's in the chat for Joey Maestro. You have to say W's in the chat. That's it. That's a serious super chat. That's my birthday gift for me. Bro. You could have just transferred it to me on bank transfer, but I'll take it in a super chat as well. I will absolutely take it in a super chat. That's my goat, guys. Spurs fan. But you know what? Today I'll let him off. Even though he's a Spurs fan, I'll allow him. Big up to him, man. Big up to him. Big up to Palmeiras. Says, happy birthday, Mina. I appreciate it, Palmeiras. I hope you are doing well. all the time. Fabio says defo win tomorrow. We can't be too optimistic, guys. We can't be. And the reason why I say that is this team can let us down when we don't expect them to, and they can do us well when they shouldn't do. Simple as that. But I'm feeling my birthday aura might be like sending out good vibes. I'm hoping my birthday aura is sending out good vibes. It's as simple as that. Happy birthday, dear. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Big up to Taylor in the chat. Says big up the chat and MinaFootball. Hope we win tomorrow to go 3 points behind Spurs in our worst season. In our worst season. In our worst season. That's facts. That's facts. I'm hoping we go 3 points behind Spurs when they are dropping points, when Villa are dropping points, West Ham are dropping points. We just need to focus on ourselves. That's why I say let's not focus on our opponents too much, and let's just focus on what we do best, and that's trying to win. Big up to Aminor with the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Listen, guys, it means a lot, man. Any super chat means a lot. If it's £1, £2, £5, £99, whatever it is. It says happy birthday, Mina. Please pray for Gaza. I mean, listen, may Allah bring mercy to the people of Palestine. It's a difficult thing for me to talk about on stream. If you follow me on social media, you know that I always speak about it on my Instagram, on Twitter, etc. Donate to charity, make dua, especially as Ramadan is coming up. It's a time of the year that we can definitely utilize, especially, you know, if you're of Muslim faith, and just if you're a human as well. Free Palestine, man. Free Palestine all the time. Do you think this has been our worst season since Fergie? Nah, I don't think it's been our worst season. Nothing will be ever worse. Can I just say, nothing will ever be worse than David Moyes. Nothing. I don't think there will ever be a time where I will feel like I'll feel about football the way I did when David Moyes was manager of Man United. And there's a reason why he didn't last that long. Guys, I'm about to sneeze. So if I just go on mute for a second, you know why, innit? Because I've just sneezed. But let me know if you lot agree as well. Do you think that this is worse than anything since Sir Alex Ferguson? Because I think this is without... I would go as far to say that because of last year, he's got a bit of credit in the bank. And I know we were having this debate yesterday on Saeed's channel. Big up to Saeed as well. We were having this debate and I was basically saying he's got a bit of credit in the bank. A bit. Who's winning tonight, Curry or Sabrina? I'll be so real with you. I don't know what the format is of All-Star Weekend this week. All I know is that the All-Star game is tomorrow. So I don't what All-Star game is taking. Let me see what is it, the skills challenge All-Star Weekend. Every year I say I'm gonna go to an All-Star Weekend and I don't. Every year I say I'm gonna go to All-Star Weekend and I don't. So they've got the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, the skills challenge. So what are they? Oh, they're heading up against each other in the 3-point challenge. Okay. Did you see the NCAA player that broke the record in college ball? That's what I want to know. Did anybody see that? If you follow basketball, just in general, like sports. If you follow sports in America, I just saw a clip of it. Lol, for me, it's when we're first in the pandemic on my birthday and lost it the very next day. Oh, that's unfortunate. Moyes or the Ollie Ragnick season, both were dead. For me, it's the Moyes. I don't care. Just the style of football. Oh, guys, my nephew's calling me. If you don't know about my nephew, yeah, from your interview, I mean, he's calling me to say happy birthday. Hello? Hey, how are you? Okay?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thanks, Hubble.
And also,
Yo.
I want to tell you,
Yeah.
I have realized this, but also,
Yeah.
this is not just what I want.
Yeah. Thank you, Hubble, but you don't have to do that. You know, you could just make me a card. You don't have to buy me something if you ain't got money. So you can just make me a birthday card. Okay? I'm gonna probably... You can still give me your 30k FIFA points if you want. I'll take it. Yeah, your 30k points. I'll still take it. Okay? Thank you for calling me, because your brother didn't call me, but you called me. Okay. I'll call him later then. Okay? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Hubble. All right. Love you. Bye. Whoever it is that's running that account, yeah? Whoever it is that changed their YouTube name to Mina's nephew, please, can you change it? Come on. I don't think my siblings will be happy that I'm using their kids. Your nephew didn't do too well against Flex. You know me, guys. I'm a sore loser. From when I was a child, I've always been a sore loser. Losing to flex is fine. Like I don't mind losing to flex. Yeah, and I say this all the time. I'm completely happy. I'm fine because flex is a very KG is the guy. I lost to flex and KG's taunting me for losing to flex. Can you believe that? I lost to flex and KG, who lost to me, is taunting me. Do you know how unbearable that is? Shout out to KG though. KG ain't wish me happy birthday. KG has not wished me happy birthday. Everybody else has, but KG hasn't. Let me just double check the group chat. Yeah, no KG, no KG. Yeah, no KG. Even Kenny wished me happy birthday. Even Kenny wished me happy birthday. Nah. I'm calling out his brother online, but not calling. I don't know how my nephews forget my birthday. I don't get it. I never understood. KG never wishes anyone a happy birthday. He doesn't. Guys, be sure to hit the like button. Like I said, if you've got any questions, do send them in. For the purpose of the algorithm, it always helps when you hit the like button. If you want to subscribe as well, you can subscribe. I'm live later on this evening with Marcel. We're going to be talking about the Luton game. If you want to join the membership club, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get your badges, you get emojis, you get your custom member content. And if you ain't realized by now, guys, this is not a green screen behind me. This is not a green screen behind me. This is real. This is legit. I can touch it. I'm not going to touch it just in case it falls off the wall. But I got Super Mario here. I won it at Chessington a year ago. This is all real. There's no more blue screen. The purple screen that people used to complain about, my little backdrop, is gone. It's my birthday today. It's new. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh slate. Owen said you and KG not on speaking terms. You know KG only calls me to taunt me in it. KG only calls me to talk shit. To talk. If my phone starts ringing and it says KG, I know KG's not calling me to be like, hey Mina, how are you? I ain't seen it. I know he's calling me for something. So the other day when he called me, I was literally getting ready to take a nap. And I saw that the Flex and KG show was live. Yeah, but I was taking a nap and I was gonna watch it when I woke up. As soon as I literally laid my head on the pillow like this, bam, my phone started ringing. It says KG. And I said, you know what? If I don't pick up, he's gonna be like, she's ducking me. And if I do pick up, at least then I can end things on my term. So I simply just picked up and I had to talk shit. But that's KG. That's absolutely KG. We need a cardboard cutout of Mary in the studio so you can prove the hype myth. Don't make me pull up the picture again, guys. Don't make me do it, because I'll do it. I will do it every time. I will do it every single time. Don't make me pull it up. Big up to Ali with the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the contribution. It says we're trolling Liverpool. Happy birthday, Mina. I think he's an Arsenal fan. I think he's an Arsenal fan. Might be a Liverpool fan, actually. I think Ali's a Liverpool fan. I can't remember. It's Liverpool or Arsenal. One or the other. Big up to Keegan's been a member for 3 months. That's basically since memberships have been around on my channel. So big up to Keegan. Says, I would have expected that from Marcel. KG's a disgrace. Moyes' season was the worst. Blessings on blessings. I'm glad that we can all agree that David Moyes' season was the worst. I think if you were to rank managers post Sir Alex Ferguson and then you were to rank seasons, it would be a bit different. Because I don't know. Would you say that it's difficult because Van Gaal won the FA Cup, but Ten Hag won the Carabao Cup. And I know some people equate an FA Cup higher than a Carabao Cup. So I want to say that Van Gaal, based on just achievements, Van Gaal's season was better. But I don't know if I would actually feel like that deep down, because Van Gaal played a horrible style of football. I'm not saying Ten Hag's style of football was the best, but Van Gaal's one was absolutely unbearable. But maybe I should do it as a stream one day, and we can actually debate, or rank the differences in we can rank the best to worst kind of seasons since Sir Alex Ferguson, if that makes sense. But big up to Keegan as well. Like I said, if you want to join the membership club, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. And if you want to send in a super chat, you can. And if you've got questions, guys, send it in, because I think it was said here, the Q&A is not Q&A-ing. The Q&A is not Q&A-ing, because all I've been asked so far is, where are you from? 3 different people have asked me, where are you from? And I've answered it. So if that's the only Q&A, or if that's the only question you don't want to answer to, then I think the stream will have to end shortly. I think so. Van Gaal was so boring. It was absolutely boring. It was so exhausting. That was easily, I think, but for me, David Moyes was the worst out of all of them. I will say that all the time. David Moyes was the worst out of all of them. I stopped even watching football at some point because of David Moyes. I stopped watching football because of David Moyes. Not completely, but it was also a very difficult experience to continue watching it. This question is, I don't know. If I get letters, guys, I don't open my post. I don't open post because if I get post, it's not a good thing. If it's something important, I'll get an email. But if I get post, it's not a good thing because it's normally a bill. I'm literally getting bills or it's a ticket. So I ain't opened my post. So I'll never know if I got a speeding ticket or not. If you lot don't know, for reference, I was speeding home for AFCON watch along last week, and basically I got flashed. And I don't know if I've got a speeding ticket or not. I just need to see in the post if that comes through. Tualumba, I'm sorry, I might have missed your question somewhere in the chat. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a good question. That is a good question. In 5 years, I see myself self-employed, hopefully, a full-time content creator, hopefully. Before 5 years, but within 5 years, I see myself being a full-time content creator, building a community here on the channel. I think community is the most important thing for me. Like, you can have viewers, you can have watchers, but a community for me makes the experience better. I think that's that's the better thing for me. So full-time content creator, hopefully. Just doing what I love, doing what I enjoy. Like, I want to branch out my content and start bringing like football players onto my channel, but that will just happen as I grow. So, you know, organic growth. It's all about organic growth. So what's the saying? Slow growth is better than no growth. If you had told me this time last year, my birthday last year, if you told me I would have started a YouTube channel, I wouldn't have believed you. Because it took me about 3 years-ish. It took me about 3 years-ish. So basically since the pandemic, or maybe just before the pandemic started, to talk myself into starting a channel. And it took me, so you see how long it took me to finally getting around to actually doing it. And it took me a whole year to kind of actually go on a channel. I joined United View just over a year and a half now. So I've been there for nearly 18 months. But I wanted to work with Flex for like since 2018, and he will actually vouch for that. He will actually vouch for that because there's message histories between us. Excuse me. So yeah, that's that. Mina, you need more subscribers, and that can only be done unorganically. No, it can be done organically. Slow growth is better than no growth. Well, you want me to go and buy subscribers? I'm not gonna do that. What degree did you pursue, and what line of work do you do outside of YouTube? I'm not going to disclose the second one because that's private. And I did my degrees in finance, so I've got an undergrad and a master's both in finance. If you didn't know, now you know. But I won't disclose the second part just because that's kind of private. Big up to Koala in the chat, says big up Mina, happy birthday, and you are now the same age as Bruno Fernandes. That sucks. Please don't tell me that I'm the same age as footballers, because I grew up my whole life being younger than footballers, and now I'm at an age where I'm older than footballers when they're playing football, and that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy to me. I'll never get used to that. So yeah, big up to you. What's your favorite 2K builds you've made since you started playing 2K? Oh, that's a good one. I have not played 2K in a couple months. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't played 2K in a couple months, but I feel like 2K has been ruined. It's just like 2K is just like, it's become, what's the word? 2K has become like, what's the word? I want to say like, it's just money. Like, you just put money into the game, building your player. If you don't like your build, you spend money and do it again. And then spend money and do it again. I remember there was times I used to grind on 2K just to get my player to 90, 94, 93. Now you can do that immediately. But my favorite build that I had a Jokic build last year. And I like that build because I like Jokic in the game. So if I ever play against people, I always play with the Denver Nuggets. Even though I'm a Lakers fan, I always play with the Denver Nuggets because I like Jokic in the game. And you just run a pick and roll with him and Murray. And I'm basically going to put 100 on your head easily. Big up to Dipper. She says, happy birthday, Mina. Hope you have a great day as you deserve it. Thank you for making my days better with your streams. Great work. That means a lot to me. Listen, like I said, it's a community here. That's why I don't get 100,000 views, but I get some views, and it's the same people. It's a community, and I enjoy it as much as you guys too. I can't believe you got a speeding ticket. I know, right? I can't believe it either. Well, actually, I don't even know if I got a speeding ticket because I'm not going to open my letters if it comes. Do you still do gold diggers? No, I don't, but I'm still good with them. I'm still cool with them. I actually saw a few of them today at the Arsenal and Manchester United women's game. Minna is working for the Glazers. No comment. No comment. How did you meet United View crew? So I met United View crew. I met Flex years ago at Old Trafford. How long? Like 2018, I want to say. Like 2017, 2018, I met Flex. Same time I met a lot of other people. I met Saeed, I met Nuruddin, I met a boy called Aaron, if you lot know him. So I met quite a few of them. This is at the time, this is pre-UV days, or this is before United View days. So I met Flex then, but we never really got a chance to talk. And then obviously United View started. I used to watch other channels that he was on, United Stand, and then obviously UV started. And this is when I was getting ready to finally come onto YouTube. So I just actually met Flex through someone else. Someone else introduced me to him formally, but I had already had conversations and interactions with him before in the past. So by the time we actually spoke and then we followed each other on socials, and then he realized that we've had conversations before in the past about content, it was very awkward. I'm not gonna lie, it was so awkward because Flex never replied to my messages. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We're here now. Why are you always in trouble with cars? I don't know. I just feel like me and cars need to fix up. Like me and cars need to fix up. I don't think I'm always in trouble. Like me, I'm a very careless driver, guys. That's my problem. My problem is that I'm a very careless driver. So I will park somewhere where I know you're not allowed to park there. And I'll park there because it's an inconvenience for me to go and look for parking. Or I will speed. Like I would. And by the way, guys, in the UK, I don't know what it is, but you do 45 miles per hour on a 40 road, you will get flashed. If you are 2 or 3 above the speed limit, you will get flashed. The UK is a miserable place when it comes to speeding, I can't lie. But I'm trying to be more responsible with driving. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be more responsible. And I'm also trying to take care of my car more because, as you lot know, I'm very careless about my car too. Mina, do you and Alice know each other? Who's number one against you? But I don't know Alice. I don't know her personally, but I've seen her content and I watched some of her videos. I'm not gonna rank who's number one amongst both of us. You should. Why do people like to put women against each other, especially in the content world? People always like to be like, "Oh, this person's better than this person because they're better looking," or "This person's better than this person." Because why? You never do it with guys. We never do it with men. So don't do it with women, guys. Can you dispute the speeding ticket by court like we do in the USA, or you get no choice? Now, if you get flashed, yeah, you get no choice. I did a speed awareness course because I got flashed, and in the UK, you do a speed awareness course if you get flashed for the first time ever, or you get a speeding ticket for the first time ever, and then for 3 years you can't get another speeding ticket until, I think, if you get another speeding ticket within 3 years, you get 3 points on your license. And in the UK, you have a total of 12 points on your license, and if you get to 12 points, you get your license taken away from you, and you're on a driving ban. So I did a speed awareness course recently. I didn't get 3 points, but I cannot get another speeding ticket, guys, for the next 3 years. Otherwise, I will get 3 points on my license, and my mom won't be very happy with me. I got done 37 miles in a 30 zone. You're basically touching 40. You might as well have just done 40 at that point. Why are you doing 37 in a 30 zone? And you have to go on a course. Yeah, the course is not fun. The course is not fun at all. Mina, I get at least 2 of the tickets a month. It might be a Feb thing. I'm not gonna lie, I go through periods in the year, guys, where I don't get tickets. And then suddenly, in the space of like 1 month, I'll just get a lot of tickets. Like literally, I don't want to jinx myself either because I don't want to go out today and get a ticket. Like I'll be very disappointed. I'll be very disappointed if I go out and get a ticket. I'm not gonna lie. But I just clicked off my tab for a second. Big up to Garshower, says blessings on your Earth Strong Minna. I didn't know what Earth Strong is. Like quite a few people had said it to me today. Josh said it to me. He said to me, Happy Earthmas. I said, what the hell is Earthmas? So he doesn't believe in the birth. Josh doesn't believe. Josh is funny. You don't think Marcel's funny. Josh is even more funny. He doesn't believe in the idea of birth. So he says Earth Day. But I have a question, guys, and please don't judge me. Yeah? Don't judge me. This is a question to everyone. Everyone can answer it. If you are born, yeah, on your birthday, obviously, that's the day of your birth. Do you not come out of your, shouldn't you be 1 year old when you are born? Or at least 9 months. So right now I should be however old I am plus 9 months. Because for 9 months I was in a stomach. Don't you guys ever think about that? Because you're born and they say you're 0 years old, but you're not 0 because you're alive. So shouldn't you not be however many months you were in the stomach? So when I was born, I was 9 months. And I think my mom actually gave birth to me. I think I was past my due date. I think I was past my due date. So I believe that I should be however old I am now plus 9 months. So technically my birthday, when it gets to a full year, will be in 3 months' time. 0 on Earth. Okay, that's valid. That makes sense. The 0 on Earth makes sense. That's the Korean way. I think Chinese culture do it similar. I think Chinese culture do it. Okay, here you go. Chinese culture is like that. You're born 1 year early. That's why I've always wondered. I think is even Heung-min's son is 1 year older than what he actually is, because of how it's done in other countries. That's really funny. Big up to Koala with this super chat. Just the cake. I don't know. Should I have cake today, guys? I don't know if I should have cake. I'm not really a cake person. I'm not gonna lie. But what's birthdays without cakes? And I know I'm gonna have more cake in the week because, excuse me, there's more birthdays to come in my family next week. And also, like I think I've mentioned it before on stream, I have about 6 of my relatives born. 7 of my relatives are born in February. So next week we are just having a joint birthday gathering with all 7 of us, and we're all gonna share one cake. So I think we're each getting a cake for ourselves because we're all different ages. It ranges from 18 all the way up to like 39. So there's 7 of us between that age gap. So I think maybe I should still have cake today. I think I should still have cake. Eat cake or it isn't your birthday. Facts. Is it really your birthday if you did not have cake? Quick one. What's your thoughts on McCabe and what she did to Toonie? McCabe is weird. Like, she's actually weird. Like, you know what she did today? She actually celebrated. So basically, for the second goal, they had a corner just before that goal. And United fans, it was right in front of United fans. They were booing Beth Meader. She took the corner. They took the corner. Nothing happened. Carried on. Turned into another attack. They scored. She came over to celebrate in front of us, like as if her life depended on it. She was like, yeah! She was literally slapping the hell out of her badge, and people were literally, they had their middle fingers up at her. I'm surprised no one saw it on TV, but they had their middle fingers up at her. McCabe is just weird, man. McCabe's just weird. Should really have pie. Birthday pie always slaps. I don't eat pie. So have banana cake. Banana cake. Of all the cakes in the world, you're telling me to have banana cake. That is disgraceful. That is absolutely disgraceful. Where's Nubian Pharaoh, man? He needs to come over to my channel. I need to find who that guy is, man. Or he or she. Could be a she hiding behind a male account. There's a question that I wanted to go back to. Big up to Jaden, says, happy birthday, Mina. Big up. I appreciate it. There was a question from Kadeem. Here it is. What is your favorite sport movie? It has to be Like Mike. Like Mike is one of my favorite sport movies ever, which doesn't make sense because it's not really a sport movie, but I love Like Mike. I'm trying to think of, I like the Mighty Ducks. I grew up on the Mighty Ducks. That's the movie that I grew up watching. We used to watch it every Christmas, without a doubt. So Mighty Ducks is another one. She's the Man. Oh my God. I'm saying that there's not a lot of sport movies. There's a High School Musical. High School Musical, guys, is a sport movie. That's about basketball. So I can say High School Musical. High School Musical is my favorite sport movie. High School Musical. High School Musical is my favorite. Yeah. I put all the others after. It's High School Musical here, and then every other movie is below that. Cool Runnings is a good movie. What is it? What's that famous saying? I'm trying to think of that famous. So Sanka, you're dead. Yeah, man. That's from Cool Runnings, isn't it? I think that is. Let me Sanka. Yeah, that is from Cool Runnings. When he's like, Sanka, you're dead. Yeah, man. Yeah. Cool Runnings reminds me of my childhood as well. That's another movie that reminds me of my childhood. Speaking of Like Mike, have you seen the second? It's the most wildest movie ever. I didn't even know they had a second movie. You know what? I believe, guys, movies from the 2000s should not have sequels. They shouldn't have sequels. They've recreated Mean Girls. It's in cinema right now. I actually want to go watch it. But they recreated Mean Girls. I don't know why. Mean Girls was a perfectly good movie. Just leave it as it is. Mean Girls is one of my favorite movies of my, again, I'll say my childhood, but it's a movie that I watched a lot growing up. But whenever they make sequels to movies from the 2000s, I'm just like, why? Barbie or Oppenheimer? I only watch Barbie. I didn't watch Oppenheimer. It's not my kind of movie. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not really into them kind of movies where it's like, I was gonna say it makes me have to think a lot. I like rom-coms. Rom-coms are my favorite type of movies. I don't really like thrillers. I don't like sci-fi. Action is all right if it's got a bit of rom-com in it. I'll watch it. But like, I like Bad Boys for Life. I like that movie. Bad Boys for Life might actually be one of the few movies I liked when they brought it out after, you know, it had come out in the 2000s or 99. I can't even remember how long ago that was that it came out. Is Karate Sports? If so, I would say Karate Kid. Karate Kid is a good movie. Karate Kid is a good movie. They had that when they had that Will Smith son in it. I didn't like that one. Love Actually is a good film. Love Actually is a good film. If you could interview any Manchester United player, past or present, who would it be? That's hard. Who would you like interview? Who would you guys interview if you could? Past, present, Man United player. I don't want to say Paul Pogba because you guys are going to take the piss out of me. You're not going to take the piss out of me if I say Paul Pogba. So I'm not going to say Paul Pogba. But I'm really trying to think. I seen recently Wayne Rooney's interview. He did a really good interview. Big up to Liaz and Culture Cams. I don't want to say Pogba. I don't want to say Pogba. I'm not gonna. I like Evra. I think Evra. I would say Evra because Evra for me seems like the kind of person who you would get as much as you give in the interview. I feel like there's some players they don't seem like good people to interview. It doesn't make sense, but Evra to me has so much character and personality. He seems like he would be hilarious. He would be hilarious. But I'd say Evra. Ronaldo, obviously. I think everybody would love to interview Ronaldo. I think everyone would love to interview Ronaldo. I actually will get, my friend is going to send me a signed Ronaldo Al Nassr shirt. So I should get that in due time, hopefully. So I actually might be able to frame it here on my new setup that I got here. Evra is hilarious. Facts. He's so funny. Did you watch the Jose interview with Rio? Yes, I did. I watched it. I would like Jose isn't a past player, but I would interview Jose. I would like to interview Jose Mourinho. People saying Beckham. Quite a few people in the chat saying Cantona. Not a United fan, but Cantona. Yeah, Cantona I would like to interview as well. I would like to interview Cantona. Rush Hour 1, 2, or 3. Rush Hour 1 will always be the best one. And excuse me, that further proves my point that you should not make sequels to movies all the time. Like Rush Hour 2 is good, 3 is alright. Rush Hour 1 is the best. And it will always be the best, in my opinion. I hope you lot agree with me. Let me know if you lot agree with me. Cantona, so I could get some inspirational quotes from him. Yeah, Cantona he would be a nice guy to interview. Who in this world would you bring to a karaoke bar? Oh, that's a good question. That's a different kind of question. I don't want to say Beyonce. Guys, I don't want to give a generic answer and be like Beyonce, but I'd bring Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I was the biggest Beyonce fan until about probably like 5 years ago. I'm still a Beyonce fan, but just not as big. But I was such a huge Beyonce fan growing up, especially as a teenager. Guys, I'm just going to quickly go grab some tissue and then I will be back. Yes, guys, sorry, I'm back. As you lot know, I'm kind of getting down. I'm going down with the cold, so I had to do that. What's your karaoke song? My karaoke song would be Beyonce, Listen. Beyonce Listen is the best song for karaoke. Full stop. Full stop. Whether you can sing or not, that's an absolutely different question. That's a different question. But yeah. Steffi has just said in the chat, guys, look at this. Steffi has just said, I haven't watched any of the Rush Hours. That is disgraceful. How have you not watched any Rush Hour movie? How have you not watched not even one? Not even one. Big up to O Cosmic says, happy birthday, Mina, the special one. Listen, they're saying I'm the special one now. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I can't believe Steffi has said that she's not watched any. There's quite a few of you that are saying that you haven't watched it. No, 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 no. No, not Rush Hour. Did you ever watch any of the Police Academy films? Yes, I did. That was always on television when I was a kid growing up. It was always on TV. That is crazy. Honestly, that is so crazy. Do you play any instruments? I don't play any instruments. I used to play the recorder as a kid. I used to play the recorder as a kid. I've had a little brief stint trying to play the guitar. And when I say brief stint, my nephew plays the guitar. The one that I was talking to on the stream. He used to do guitar classes, so I used to try and get him to teach me. But the one thing that I used to do on there, and I always used to get in trouble, was, I don't know if you guys ever seen, there's a Vine. There's an infamous Vine, I think, and this is showing my age because I'm from the era of Vine, yeah? But there was a Vine of a guy with a guitar, and he was like, I love you, beep, and I ain't never going to stop loving you, beep. So I used to do that all the time. Whenever my nephew's guitar was in our house, I used to be like, I love you, beep. And I ain't never gonna stop loving you. And my family used to get so annoyed. My mom used to get so irritated. My nephew's mom used to get annoyed because she'd be like, "You're gonna break my son's guitar doing this nonsense." So I thought I could play the guitar, but I can't. Recorder, why not the triangle? Because the recorder was easy to learn as a kid. We used to do B F G, B F G. What song was that? I can't even remember. But it was so easy to play the recorder. And the triangle was easy as well. But I was never part of a choir in school. I never had one. I don't have a musical bone in me, guys. I don't have a musical bone in me. And what I say by that is I can't play instruments. I can't sing. So I like to do it. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. It does not mean I'm good at that. I have that saved on my old phone. You know, if you know, Austin is cultured. Austin is so cultured. Free blind mice. There you go. That's what it was. Beep, 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 beep. And I know it based on the notes. So I used to be like B F G because that's the notes that you have to press. Oh man, I used to think I was the shit, especially when in school. If any of you guys went to primary school here in the UK, every year at the end of each term, you'd have an assembly. Obviously, my parents would come and watch, and I'll just be there with my recorder, like, yeah, look at me. I wonder. Funnily enough, my sister actually posted a old photo of us as kids today. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. Hold on. I can't. I look too. My head looks big. My head looks big as hell in that. What's it called? In that picture. My head looks so big. I can't do it. Guys, be sure to hit the like button if you've just come through. It's just the vibe, man. I'm glad that a lot of the questions haven't been like football stuff. I'm glad that it's not really been football stuff that you guys are sending in, and it's all respectful as well. If you want to join the membership club, guys, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. I can't pin it to the screen, unfortunately, because it's somewhere in the chat, but it is the pinned comment in the chat. You get badges, you get emojis, you get also your custom member content. It's my birthday, so let's put a lot of loves in the chat. And if you want to send in super chats, you can. Like I said, I'm accepting gifts here on the channel today through super chats, through likes, through memberships. Likes, I'm happy with. Memberships, I'm happy with. Super chats, I'm happy with. If you had to be stuck in a desert with 5 people, who would? That's a good one. I don't want to name family and say my family because that's a bit cheesy. But my mom, I'll say my mom, one of my sisters, because it's so easy. It's just so fun to annoy her. I wouldn't want to be stuck with 5 people. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather just be there by myself. I'll be honest, because being stuck with people is 10 times worse. That is 10 times worse than being by yourself. So I would say I wouldn't even want to be with 5 people. No 5. I wouldn't take no 5 people. It'd just be me, myself, and I. Give me my phone, my laptop, my PlayStation, my AirPods, and I'm good to go. I can keep myself company for the foreseeable future. Most classic animation, Shrek or Madagascar? Ooh, that's a good one. I prefer Madagascar, but I like Shrek too. Again, Shrek has too many sequels, or however many. They've got I think there's like 3 movies. I think for Shrek, is there 2 or 3? Way too many movies. So for that reason, I say Madagascar. Plus, I like to move it. I think that's from Madagascar. From Madagascar. So for that reason, I will say Madagascar. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. Animations have fell off. The last cartoon movie that I've watched, I would say, was the Super Mario movie last year. But even then, the cinema was empty. I don't think kids watch movies in the cinema. Do kids even go to cinemas anymore? Like when I was younger, we used to go to cinemas all the time. We used to go, like, it was luxury, but also maybe because there was no streaming back in when I was kids. Now they got YouTube, they got streams, they got everything. So I guess they don't have to go to the cinema. Steffi has said something else today. Steffi has just said, I don't think I've watched Madagascar either. How can you have not watched Madagascar? It's literally got some iconic people voicing the movie as well. How have you not watched Madagascar? Come on. Big up to Imran in the chat, says happy birthday, Mina. Big up to Ridwan, says, hey, I like this new setup and the foot cards. Come on, man. The setup is coming together. That's all I have to say. The setup, I've been working a long time on this, is coming together. Just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. We're gonna have more stuff on the wall. The quality is gonna get better. And I told you lot that blue screen was going. That I always said that blue screen was temporary. I know some of you lot said it was purple. I think some of you lot got an eye deficiency or something because it was blue. It was blue. And I told you lot it was temporary. It was gonna go eventually. It was just a matter of once I have this set up, guys, I have to be committed to content. I have to be committed to it, and I have to be consistent with it. And you lot will hold me accountable for that. Vodafone 2-for-1 cinema tickets. Me and my siblings used that a lot back in the day. Vodafone 2-for-1 and Orange Wednesdays. If you live in the UK and you're between the ages of, I'll say, 25 to like above, you know about Orange Wednesdays. Firstly, you would know about Orange, the mobile company. They don't exist anymore because they merged with T-Mobile and that became EE. But if you know about Orange Wednesdays, I used to message my friends who were on Orange and be like, yo, send me your Orange Wednesday for this week. If you know, you know. I didn't even know it was a blue screen. What did you think it was? Did you just think that was my background? Did you just think that was like a random background or something? What was the first movie you watched? The first movie I watched was in cinema. The first movie I watched in cinema was Harry Potter. Oh no, it was E.T. E.T. was the first movie I watched as a kid in cinema. But the first movie I watched, I couldn't tell you that. Maybe it was like the Mighty Ducks. I don't know. My brother used to love that movie when we were younger. Big up to Mike in the chat, says, big up people, big up to Mike. Big up to Lil Yo-Yo in the chat saying, renovated the room. Listen, we got renovation here. We got Old Trafford's being renovated, and so is my setup. How about that? Ineos come through for the renovation for me. They said, you know what? We're gonna renovate Old Trafford and we're gonna renovate Mina's stream as well. That's what they said. And I was gonna say that's why I'm back in Ineos, but I'm just optimistic. Mina, straight in that picture behind your left shoulder is doing my head in. It's actually it is straight. Yeah, it is straight. It's probably the angle of my camera that's making it not look straight, but it is very straight. Minavation, that is Minavation. Empire Strikes Back was my first cinema. I need to Google when that came out. Sorry, Mike, but Empire Strikes 1980. Bro, there was cinemas in 1980. What was the cinemas like back then? What Mike said that. Hold on, where is it? Empire Strikes Back was my first cinema. That is wow. 1980 was a long time ago. I didn't even know there was cinemas back then. I thought like TV was black and white. Like, and this is my age showing. This is my negativity showing, obviously. But honestly, I didn't, guys. I'll be so real. I didn't know. I didn't know that cinemas were around. My parents hadn't even met in 1980. I had one sibling in 1980. I'm not gonna lie. I had one sibling. Most of my siblings weren't even born at that point. They weren't even born. So that says a lot. Mina, there have been cinemas for decades. Why do I feel like cinemas just came around like in the 90s? What? That's just. But also, guys, it's like kids nowadays don't believe like what things were like 10, 15 years ago. Because my nephews, they could not believe there was a time where you couldn't pause TV. And you just, when you had to wait for the ad break. If you're watching a TV show, you're watching a movie, you'd have to wait for that ad break to go to the bathroom because you can't pause it. My nephews can't believe that. They're like, what? You couldn't pause TV? I'm like, no, you couldn't pause TV. What else is there? Oh, we were talking about dial-up internet. If you know about dial-up internet, there was a time, forget even dial-up internet, there was a time that you could not talk on the house phone and be on the internet on the same time. So in my house, we had to pick. There was 1 hour in the day where my mom would disconnect the landline, and for that 1 hour everyone would try to use the computer, because this is before the days of Wi-Fi, all of that stuff. Everyone would try to use the computer for that 1 hour. My nephews couldn't believe it. They could not believe it. They couldn't believe that there was a time where you would have to use that sat navs didn't exist. They thought sat navs were always on phones. I said, nah, this is all new. VHS tapes, again, that's something new. That's something old, sorry. That's what I grew up watching movies on. I grew up watching VHS tapes. Forget even like DVD players. Life before Sky Plus was mad. It was mad. Going on teletext back in the day, guys. I used to go on teletext to check the score of football games. And then you'd wait until match of the day, because obviously some people didn't have Sky growing up. So you'd wait until match of the day to watch your games. It's crazy. You used to have to wait for summer reruns to watch an episode of a show again. If you watch EastEnders in the UK, guys, it's a soap opera, yeah? If you watch EastEnders and you miss an episode, you'd have to wait until Sunday to watch the Omnibus, whatever it's called, where they put all the episodes together, so it'll be on for 2 hours and a half, and you'd have to try and time it at the right time to be the episode that you watched. So if you miss like a Thursday episode, you'd have to start watching it 1 hour into the episode on Sunday, because that's when they would show Thursday's one. But there was no such thing as watching it. Oh yeah, I'll just watch it on iPlayer. BBC Three only came around way later. BBC Three came around when I was a teenager. But I'm glad that a lot of you guys in the chat agree with it. I'm glad a lot of you lot know what I'm talking about. Kuchi Kuchi Hota Hai was my first cinema experience. Is that a Bollywood movie? That sounds like a Bollywood movie. Cinemas existed before TV. That's a fun fact. I used to rip that string thing out the VHS tape all the time. My mom used to have a lot of cassettes. Cassette recordings. My mom used to have a lot of cassette recordings for like I don't know how to say in English, but it's like Quran recitation. So if you're Muslim, you know what I'm talking about. It's like people reciting the Quran on a cassette tape. And when you put it in the cassette player and you play it all to the end, you'd have to turn the tape back if you want to start from the beginning again. So my mom would literally be like to me, put the tape back, and I'd get like something to just go like this. You just go like that for like 10 minutes, just bam, bam, bam. That is proper. That is what you call throwback. That is what you call throwback. That has just given me childhood PTSD. Grow up in a third world was a struggle where TV and internet is a concern for me. Where did you grow up, Riri? Did you grow up in, I don't want to say Jamaica, but did you grow up in Jamaica? My grandmother had those, but I would have to rewind them for her too. You know how nice it is that I'm not the only person that got these struggles. This is amazing. Big Up United for Life said, I traveled to Abu Dhabi and Dubai last month, and I realized that countries in Europe are third world countries compared to UAE. Did you ever visit? Yes, I've been to UAE like 6 times or 7 times. Yeah, I've been about 6, 7 times. I've been to Saudi Arabia, I've been to Qatar. It's a chilled country. It's so behind, like in terms of you go to like for example in the UAE, if any of you guys ever been to the UAE, you don't pump your own petrol or gas, as Americans call it. You don't pump your own gas. You pull up to the place, you pull up to the pump, you say I want this much in the pump. There's a guy standing there waiting to pump up everybody's gas for them. Which is why I think maybe like the exercise rate is so low down there, because I feel like nobody like works out. Teletext 301. That's where you go to get your sports updates. That's where you get to go. And my grandma told me they used to get 2 movies and cartoons when she went to the theater as a girl. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. I would have loved to know what it was like back then. Like just going to cinemas back then. Do you have memories of life in Somalia? No, because I was not born in Somalia. I was born in the United Kingdom. So I don't have memories of life in Somalia. But some of my siblings were born there. But big up to everyone, man. I'm glad you lot are coming through with the non-football stuff. Because I don't want to always, it's very exhausting as a content creator. You talk about football all the time. And then when you have downtime to talk about football. But I'm being a hypocrite because the first thing I do whenever there's Manchester United news, call my sibling, call my cousin, talk about football. So I'm a disgrace. I'm a liar. South Africa is third world, but we also have bad pump the gas for it. It started in Somalia now. We have petrol attendants. No way. I haven't been in like 10 years. I haven't been in 10 years, but I didn't know it was a thing now to have people. I like pumping my gas, but petrol. So I like putting petrol in my own car. I'm not going to lie. It's my cup of, it's like, you should be able to do stuff you should be able to do that stuff for yourself. Why do you need someone to do it for you? I think that's weird. But again, it's a luxury, I think, as well, because as a kid growing up, no matter until I got my own car, I used to, if I was out with my siblings, with my cousins, and they drive, they would tell me go put the petrol in the car. Go and get out. What's your favorite Nike shoe? For me, it's the new Lunar New Year's. My favorite Nike shoe. I grew up loving the Dunks. Yeah, I had a pair of baby blue Dunks as a kid. Dunks are now kind of back up, like it's the new popping thing. But right now, I would say my favorite shoe is, well, the Jordan 4s just came out today. The Jordan 4 Breads Reimagined came out today. Big up to Flex, he got them for me. And I had the Jordan 4 Breads were the first pair of shoes I bought with my own paycheck when I got a job like many years ago. However, I can't remember. I think it was 2011 when I got it. So it was my first ever job. So Jordan 4, I like Jordan 4s, I like Jordan 1s, I like Jordan 11s. If you like ever watch me on UV, you'll know that I like Jordans because I'm always wearing different types of Jordans. So Jordan for me is my favorite shoe price. What's it called? It's my favorite shoes. Funnily enough, my friend called me today to ask me what shoes I wanted for my birthday. That's what all I ask for my birthday. I tell people to buy me trainers. I missed them this morning. You know what's so funny? I thought the UK would sell out. And then I was looking at it online this morning and it was still available. I was very shocked. Most of the sizes were sold out. But let me check now. Yeah, right now, let me see what sizes are available. Oh, so right now only sizes 3, UK 3 to UK 5.5 is available. But I already got them. There was another pair of Dunks that came out today as well, but to me is like kind of basic in it. Dunks are basic shoes for me. I like my Jordans. My favorite pair of Jordan 4s are the off-whites, but I don't wear them. I've worn them twice. Jordan, if you know what I'm talking about, they're like a creamy color, very expensive. I don't wear them. I wear them once in a blue moon. The last time I wore them, I would say was probably Eid. I want to say Eid was the last time I wore them, but it was. Let me check. I've completely forgot the City and Chelsea game has started. I can't expect. I feel like that's going to be a boring game anyway. And the reason why I say that is that just because whenever you expect a big game to be good, that's it. The Panda Dunks, always my go-to Dunks. I like Panda Dunks. They're nice. There was a time in the UK you couldn't even buy it, guys. There was a time in the UK you could not buy it in the stores because they were sold out non-stop. They restock, sell out. Restock, sell out. Impossible. Impossible to get it. Next time I'll send you the money to get the black and white ones that are dropping next week. Yeah, I saw it. I got a notification on the sneakers app because I want to check those out. They look like simple. They look like just basic Jordan 1s. I don't know. I feel like Jordan 1s have actually fell off. I'll be real. Is this one here? If you lot can see, I feel like these have just kind of fell off. I feel like Jordan 1s are just not as nice as they used to be. I used to literally, I had a lot of Jordan 1s. I have a lot of Jordan 1s, but I have not bought Jordan 1s in a long time. I think maybe, I can't remember last time I bought a pair of Jordan 1s. I haven't bought a pair of Jordan 1s in ages. My new thing the last year or so is to get Jordan 11s and 13s. That's become my new thing. It always depends on your attire for me. Yeah, true. Guys, I have to go get a tissue again. I keep sneezing. I literally need to sneeze, so I'm gonna go get a tissue quickly. Don't go anywhere. It always depends on your attire for me. Yeah, I feel like shoes, again, this is my opinion, but I feel like shoes makes your outfit. So Mina versus the cold. Cold is currently 80% possession. It's not even the cold, guys. Excuse me. It's not the cold. It's the sneezing for me. It's the like sneezing when you're driving is the worst, because I'll be driving and I will sneeze, but you don't sneeze once. You sneeze like 5 times in a row. Like, I'm not actually sick. I ain't got a temperature. I don't feel sick. It's just that I've got a blocked nose and I'm sneezing a lot. My siblings were in the car with me. I just kept sneezing on them. If I'm sick, it's only fair you guys get sick as well. Like, that's the only fair thing. I'm a sneakerhead regardless of the brand. See, me, I'm very picky with the shoes. I haven't worn I got invited to an Adidas event once, guys. This is recently, and I couldn't go because, if you don't know, when you go to brand events, you're not allowed to, if you're like a content creator or whatever, they ask you not to wear brands of other brands, basically competitors, Nike, etc. I couldn't go because I had nothing that was Adidas. I had no shoes that were Adidas. All my trainers are Nike. I'm looking at my shoe shelf right now. All my trainers are Nike. If I was to go to a brand event that's not Nike, I'd have to wear Crocs. I'd have to wear my Crocs. Because outside of Nike, other than that, all I have is Timberlands and Crocs. That's it. That's literally it. Imrat's tax facts. It was actually kind of chilly today as well. It was a bit. I wanted to do a vlog, guys, but hey, I was too busy and kind of enjoying the game. I was not enjoying the game, but I was enjoying the people I was with, vibing with them, and also I was just sneezing a lot. So I was like, I can't do a vlog because I'm just gonna sneeze next up. That's all. Literally. What's your favorite funniest moment or moments from UV? For me, it's the Spinaroonie. Yeah, that was hilarious. I don't know what my favorite one is. I don't know. You know, I feel like I have to go back and watch clips for me to be like, oh, this is my favorite moment. I would have to do that. But your tracksuits are Adidas. That is cross branding. If you wear Nike trainers, I don't cross brand. The only time I cross brand is when I'm wearing United. Ouch, that actually kind of hurt. I only cross brand when I'm wearing United shirts. If I'm wearing United shirt, I wear Nike trainers. I don't care. I got no shame with. But you will never see me dead wearing an Adidas tracksuit and Nike trainers. Like, you will never see me doing that. The only time you see me doing that is if I'm dead. I will not. And also, guys, can I say, I shame other people. Like, if I see my cousins, my siblings, my friends, and they're doing that, I say to them, what the hell? You could go to prison for this. You could actually go to prison for that. That's illegal. Where I'm from, that's illegal. The only time it's acceptable is sports clothes. If you're wearing Manchester United, like, for example, if I was wearing a Man United tracksuit, I would probably wear Nike trainers with it because I ain't got any Adidas. But also, I don't like the fact that, shout out to Adidas, but I don't like the fact that they sponsor, what's it called? Man United. I miss when we were sponsored by Nike. Get some Converse. I have not worn Converses in a while. The thing is, guys, I'm tall. In it. If you lot didn't know, I'm a very tall person. If you lot didn't know, I'm a very tall person, right? So if I wear Converses, I've got slim and long feet, so it just looks weird. Like it looks weird. I remember when I wore Converses once, and I will never forget because one of my siblings said to me, I look like, you know, when divers wear the flipper shoes and it's just really long and put. My sibling said that's what my feet look like. I never wore Converses again after that. I never wore Converses after that day. I have one pair of Converses and I am not wearing it ever again. Never, never, ever. Big up to Red Scare Claire. I appreciate the contribution. Thank you for the super chat. Says, happy birthday, Min. I'll put this in the Dunks fund, listening as best as I can from work. Big up to Red Scare Claire. I appreciate that. That's for the, you know what? That's the Dunks fund. Say no more. I'm going to, guys, send in your super chat so I can get myself a pair of Dunks. Because to be honest, I've only got one pair of Dunks right now. And I wanted to get the baby blue ones. That was the plan, to actually get myself the baby blue Dunks because it reminds me of my childhood. Simple as that. You need to put some tax on Flex for crack solely free gear. I don't know if it's the kind of clothes I wear. I like Daily Paper. I like Nike. Like a lot of, if you lot ever see me wearing branded stuff, you see that I wear the same kind of brand every time. That's it. That brand needs to sponsor me. That brand needs to sponsor me. How many pairs of feet you got? Middle with the. You lot are kidding me. You lot are actually killing me so much. Am I the only one curious about all them games in the background? These are, guys, should I show you what it is? These are my collection games. There's so many more missing, but this is just some of it. This PS4. These are my PS4 games. Of course, this is the basic one. This is the very basic game, Grand Theft Auto. The thing is, because I play everything digital right now, so I don't really use this, but this is from when I had a PS4. These are all my NBA 2Ks. For all the people that thought that I started playing 2K recently, look, this is NBA 2K20. This is 2K15 when Durant was still at OKC and he's on the cover. So I got NBA up until, I think, 2K20 because after that, I started getting it all on digital. I had to get this game because my GOAT was on the cover. My GOAT was on the cover. Gronkowski, my favorite player at the Patriots. So this is when I went through my phase of playing Madden games. So I got a few Madden games. And then all the rest is just FIFA. It goes all the way back to what? FIFA 15, I think? Yeah, so that's when I got a PS4. FIFA 15. So a lot of this is just games. A lot of these are just literally just PlayStation games. Anything from FIFA 20. You can see, yeah, I got 2K21. That was the last one that I got. Damian Lillard, I don't know how the hell he ended up on the cover. But everything after that, unfortunately, is digital. So I got all the digital games after that, which I low-key kind of prefer because I just had a lot of games piling up, and it was just quite unnecessary, if you want to say it that. Big up to Riri, a member of the community, man. You lot know Riri. Thank you for sharing your day with us, Mina. It's my pleasure. I've actually had more fun sitting here chatting to you lot, chatting to a screen, if you want to say, because otherwise I wouldn't have been doing anything else. And I think I'm going to try to do these kind of streams once a year, maybe not just on my birthday, but like even like end of year kind of stuff. I'm going to try to do that as well. But Riri's been a member for 2 months, guys. And if you want to join the membership club like Riri, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get badges, you get your emojis, you get your custom member content as well. Don't disrespect Dame Time, Minna. Why did he go to Milwaukee? Till today, I don't get it. I don't understand. I've beaten you on FIFA and I'll beat you on Madden and NBA 2K. I hear it. I'm in the gutter right now when it comes to gaming. I'm old school. If it's not Mario or Zelda, I know nothing about it. Mario's elite, man. You see, I got Mario here. I don't know if you lot can see him. There you go. You lot can see him more. You can see him better there. I got Mario there. There's Mario right there. Mario is elite. I love Mario. That's why I even went to watch the movie. Minna, is there a strong Federation plate waiting for you later? Maybe, maybe there could be. I'm definitely gonna have Brice. I'm gonna have some rice. If you don't know, Brice is rice. So I'm gonna have some Brice. I'm gonna have some Hanid, which is lamb shank. I don't know what part of the body that is. I'm not gonna lie. Don't know what part of the body that is. But I'm gonna have lamb shank. Gonna have some banana. Gonna have some salad. Gonna have some, what else? and a nice cup of cold Coke. That's what I said I'm gonna have. That is what I want today, and I made it clear to everyone in my life. I said that is what I'm having. So even if I have to go and stop by a little Somali place to get a munch, because I could make it, but I don't think I should cook on my birthday. I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair. Dream holiday destination. Oh, good question. I have a whole list of places I want to go. There's so many places. There's so much of this world, guys. Have you tell me how many places you lot traveled to? Because when I think about the places I've traveled to, I realize there's so much of the world that I'm yet to see. There's so much of the world that I'm yet to see. Maldives, I want to go to. I'd love to go to Japan. Really want to go to Japan. I want to go like to the Caribbean side, the DR, Dominica Republic. I'd love to go to Barbados. I would love to go to Barbados. But where else? I'd like to go I was gonna say basic places, but like places like Monaco and in Europe. But if we're talking big holidays, Maldives for me is like number one, and Japan. Those two, and Zanzibar. Zanzibar is another one, and Mauritius as well. I feel like I'm just at this point I might as well just name the whole flipping world because I'm just naming everywhere. I'm just literally naming everywhere. Zanzibar looks nice. It does. Been about to 15 countries so far. 15 is how many countries I've been to. I've been to Canada. I've been to Belgium. I've been to France. I've been to the UAE. Been to Saudi Arabia. I've been to Ethiopia. Damn, I ain't really guys. I'm not really a seasoned traveler like that. I've been to Indonesia. I ain't really, now that I think about it, I'm not really seasoned. Like one of my siblings been to like 30 countries. But I ain't really seasoned like that. You lot are making me realize that I need to get better. I really need to get better. My friend is about to move to Malta. My friends just came back from holiday in Malta and they love it. They've been like multiple times. I think they've been like in the last 2 years now. I think they've gone every year pretty much. So apparently it's a very enjoyable place. It's a very nice place. It's by the sea as well, so it's warm. So it'll be nice. Barbados, the people are so lit. I'd love to go to Barbados. Maldives is on my list for sure, 100%. Have you been USA? No, but I want to. I've got so much family in USA that the thing is, if I go to the USA, I have to go for like 2 months because I have to visit like 7 cities to go and visit people. I have to go to Minnesota. I'd have to go to Ohio. I'd have to go to Atlanta. I'd have to go to Arizona. I'd have to go to San Diego. I'd have to go so many places. I'd literally have to go to so many states or cities. The thing is, guys, I don't know the difference between cities and states. I'll be honest. I don't know the difference between cities and states. And then there's places that I want to go that I don't have family. So I want to go to LA and I want to go to New York. That's the 2 places that I would love to go to. But if I go to America, my family will be like, you cannot come to America and not come visit us. You can't do that. So now I have to go to Ohio, see one person. Go to Minnesota, see one person. Go to Atlanta, see one person. Go to Arizona, see one person. It's just long. It's long. Maybe that's why I've not been to America. And now that I think about it, no one in my family have actually gone to America. We've actually not been, even though we've got a lot of family there. I got you. If you come to NY Minna, I will hold you that. I will hold you to that because New York is on my bucket list and I have to go to New York to watch an NBA game. Whether it's at the Knicks or the Nets, I'd have to go. I'd have to go there. Bear Savalis in Minnesota, literally they call it small mini Mogadishu. That's what they call it. Anywhere in the Caribbean will be good. Yeah, I think anywhere in the Caribbean. But for me, it's like one of my sisters went to Cuba recently and she enjoyed that. She enjoyed Cuba. But I think I would enjoy. I think like the Dominican Republic is for me. That sounds like a bit of me. My friend went to Barbados. She really enjoyed it. So that seems like another fun place to go. Botswana, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Nigeria, Senegal, England, France, Germany, Spain, Japan, Australia, USA, Canada, and I live in South Africa. That is basically, you've been to every continent in the world. You've literally been to every continent in the world. You don't even need to travel anymore. You don't even, out of everywhere you named, I would love to go to Senegal and I would love to go to Japan. I went to France, but Yeah, I've been to France twice. It was an experience. France is not what you think it is. Like, I think it's also romanticized a lot. I feel like France is romanticized a lot. Like the idea of Paris and the Eiffel Tower and the city of love, they call it. That city is it's bang average. It's a bang average city. But I did watch a PSG game when I went, which was cool. I enjoyed that. It was very, very fun. But big up to guys. I gotta wrap it up, and I don't want to, but I have to because I'll be live again in like an hour and a bit. So I want to actually go eat some food, just chill, blow my nose without a camera in my face, and take some medication and just eat because I ain't eaten all day. I literally had a Red Bull and a cup of tea, and I've been on the go all day. But big up to everyone, first and foremost. I appreciate all the birthday messages. It does not go unnoticed, it does not go unappreciated. It's appreciated from the bottom of my heart. That's the first thing. The second thing is I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate all the super chats that you guys have sent in. Some of you lot sent in some big super chats, and some of you guys sent in super chats, and some of you lot even use your membership chats, and I appreciate that you used it for this. I'll be live again in about an hour and a bit, this time with Marcel. I need to actually send him the link because I haven't sent it to him. So I'll be live with Marcel, and we'll be there talking about football. This stream was not about football, but that stream will be about football. So come through. We're going to chat about the Luton game tomorrow. We're going to talk a bit about Ten Hag, talk a bit about Bruno, because, you know, we always have to talk about Bruno. We're going to talk about Ashford. We're going to talk about Ineos. We're going to talk about, everything. Go eat, man. What's going on, Mina? I'm just lazy, guys. I'm lazy. Red Bull and tea, that's a crazy mix. I know. It was separate. I didn't eat it. I didn't drink it together. I drank it at separate points. But that's aside from the point. Big up to everyone. You guys know what it is. I'll be back in an hour, so I hope a lot of you lot come through. It's still my birthday, so you lot still have to be there. You lot still have to be there, man. You know what it is. I'm off to watch the second half, I guess, of the City and Chelsea game. It's probably a dead game as well. And my brother keeps calling me on FaceTime, so I need to call him back as well. Big up to everyone. You lot know what it is. Smash the like button on your way out. I will be back in an hour and a half, and I hope to see a lot of you lot there. You know what it is, man. Until 1 hour and a half, guys. Hit the like button, man. It's your girl, Mina, as always. Peace.